We start tonight with new information on the Republic Daycare owner accused of endangering children.
State records and city inspectors say she's had unlicensed daycares for years despite warnings to close them. In Republic, Stephanie Garland is there. Stephanie?
Jerry, we've been following this story for months since 2 children were found wandering outside one of Heidi Prevost-Stager's daycare centers. Tonight, you hear from code compliance officials for the first time who are speaking out about why it's so important for your child's care daycare center to follow the rules.
I just don't understand why somebody would own a daycare and be okay with all of these violations.
Demetra Gentry owns a licensed daycare in Republic. She says one of Heidi Prevost-Stager's employees called her just last week to ask how to get a license for a daycare here inside the former Mr. Biggs restaurant.
She was just telling me, oh, we're trying to open this location up at Mr. Biggs.
It wasn't until last night that she discovered Prevost-Stager had not only opened the daycare, but that according to city officials, it's been open for months.
She was like, did you have to turn in your articles of incorporation or this, and that to get a license? And I was like, yes, of course.
This Republic code compliance official says he first tried to get Prevost-Stager to follow the city rules at Mr. Biggs back in July.
The Mr. Biggs one, that's when I went in there and I, kind of asked her what was going on and what they were doing.
When he asked about the 17 children there, Stager claimed all of them were related to her and that she wasn't running a business, but then changed her story.
Her, I think, response was that she was just kicking off the, the business and she was just getting started and she hasn't got around to the paperwork at the time.
Gentry doesn't get how Prevost-Stager could operate unlicensed daycares.
That does not make any sense to me at all. I mean, you are reviewed and inspected by 3 or 4 different agencies on a quarterly basis, usually.
And both agree it's important parents know what's going on.
Why are they doing it? Is it for the money or is it for the children?
Making sure that, when a parent brings somebody, one of their children to a business, a daycare, that the child will be safe for the day.
We tried to reach Heidi Prevost-Stager out here earlier. We also went to other licensed daycare, that's Little Tots. We weren't able to get her there, and we also called and left a message with her lawyer, and we have yet to hear back from him. Jerry.
Stephanie Garland, thank you. So how can you see if your daycare is licensed? Well, you can ask to see a copy of the license. It should actually be posted where you can see it right when you walk into the daycare.